Hey guys, and welcome to another cryptocurrency market analysis video. In this video, we'll be going over some topics concerning the diminishing I'm reading this global charts, no, percentage of total market cap, some major coins in the crypto space, and that'll be it. So starting from here on CoinMarketCap, we can see that recently the BTC dominance has actually been diminishing. This could actually be a sign that a bull market is starting because the altcoins are obviously leading the way in this stagnant movement of Bitcoin recently, where prices have been more range bound and haven't been going in a set direction. The other coins have definitely been having movement towards a more bullish side, which means more money is actually entering into the crypto sphere, which obviously has a good benefit towards cryptocurrency in general. You can see the market cap excluding Bitcoin is starting to make a curve down here and can start increasing hopefully. I think I talked about the Wall Street psychology chart, something like that, and I said it's very possible that we're in the disbelief section. So over here, the disbelief part, it's not, the quality isn't the best, but it looks similar to this over here. It looks really similar actually towards market cap actually curving, and then another bullish cycle on the turn of things. So let's start with BTC analysis on the 1-day chart. I'm on Binance actually, just to show you guys something. I have all my analysis preset on other coins. So over here with the BitMEX perpetual contracts, it's already set. But I want to outline something from Jacob Canfield that I saw recently. So he mentioned that prior to this, this year, we actually have some mimicking patterns that can be utilized into our current situation. So as you can see over here, spanning from July to November, we have a descending triangle. What this means is that the higher lows signify that buyers are getting exhausted, and as we break this line of support, the buyers can't hold on anymore and the sellers take advantage. Now, why that's significant is because as of late, we see the inverse of that happening. So we actually have something like a ascending triangle, sorry. So sellers are starting to get exhausted. They're getting pushed up with these higher lows, and eventually, if history repeats itself, we'll get a breakout around this level and a possible move to the upside. So this is obviously illustrated over here. This is the line of resistance. That's actually, oh no, the other chart was better. I need to get a new laptop, man. This is too laggy, especially while recording. Oh man, did you see that? Okay. So over here at the 6,000 level, that's a big line of resistance. Basically, once this turns into support, if we can overcome this level, that's how I would say we know that we're entering into a bullish market for sure. So let's zoom in on this. This is obviously an ascending triangle. We have this increasing line of support, this trend line, with two lines of resistance. Both of them work. I use rectangles more because they give you a range rather than a set line, because in crypto it helps with the probabilities of where prices are going to go, because as you know, trading is a game of probabilities. So you join the side that has the greater probability of the prices moving towards there. So as you can see over here, this is kind of key. We had this former level of resistance that turned into support that was caught over here, and since then we've steadily been making higher highs and higher lows. So parallel channel, I'm just wondering, this could be modeled. Not sure how long that will continue, but my guess is will be the prices will move towards this climax over here, and might even extend a little bit further before we see a potential breakout. But we do know that money's flowing into the alts, so when people are selling off the alts, they'll probably go either into USD or into Bitcoin. So that's always, either way, it's positive for Bitcoin. It's just a matter of how positive or how much it'll affect Bitcoin in a way where prices will move up. Next, other arguments. We also have some bullish arguments. If I can find the head and shoulders thing, some people are saying this is also potentially an inverse head and shoulders, so something like this. This suggests that we would have to break the line of resistance for the inverse head and shoulders soon. However, I'm not sure that we're primed for that just yet, but that'll be coming. And some may also argue that let me open this chart instead. We're actually not in an ascending triangle. We could potentially be in just a normal symmetrical triangle like this or something like that, and then it's more difficult to decide whether we're going into the upside or downside. However, we do know something's going to happen. Volume is decreasing into a descending triangle actually, so we can expect a spurge of volume coming in the coming future, sorry. And hopefully price will break out in a set direction. Okay, now let's open ETH. ETH is very similar, except we have this support turned resistance turned support over here, this trend line, ascending triangle as well. Let me get rid of this arrow, this is meaningless. However, we do have this line of resistance. More recently we had a bull trap with a quick pullback, a wick all the way down to here, and then the buyer stepped in it once again. Higher lows, which is always great, means buyers have strength. That's Ethereum for you. Litecoin, that's a different story. Litecoin is one of the numerous alts that have been looking pretty strong. We're starting to get into this parabolic trend where we have left this upwards trend line, and we've actually made another upward trend line. We've seen this in the past with other cryptocurrencies moving up. It constantly creates newer trend lines that were steeper and steeper until we finally had a pullback. But that's Litecoin, and that Litecoin also reflects this how the market has been moving for a lot of other coins. If I'm able to load them up, because I don't know, man, it's just so laggy right now. I'm not sure why. It's just today. Like BNB especially, it's been so parabolic. You can see the trend line over here. It's something like that, and then extends to something like that, and now potentially it's like this. It's like a semicircle we're getting over here, a cup and handle almost, except it's we don't know when it's going to pull back. There's nothing on the other side that makes it symmetrical. As for IOTA, we'll also look into IOTA. IOTA has been forming a symmetrical triangle, I believe, so it's looking for a breakout, very similar to Bitcoin and Ethereum. A lot of these big names are just consolidating, while all the smaller caps are going crazy to the towards the bullish side. So that's how the market is moving right now. In the past, alts have moved when Bitcoin moved. In the past, in the same direction. In the past, they moved in opposite directions. Not sure where they're going to go in the next bull cycle. However, by the look of things, it looks like they'll be coinciding with each other, which is great, because it just means more money is going to stay in the crypto sphere, in both the alts and in Bitcoin. So I guess that wraps up the end of this video. I hope you guys all enjoyed and learned something. I'll see you 2 weeks from now. Take care. Bye.